What is going on, everybody? It is Tyler here, and when you hear that rad music going on in the background, you know what time it is. That's right, let's get jumping right in to the Keyblade Master Podcast. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Keyblade Master Podcast. As always, it is your host, Tyler, joined again by Max and Jeremy. Say what's going on, guys.
What's up, what's up?
And we got a good bit to talk about in regards to, I guess, the world of movies. And the first thing we want to talk about is the most recent, actually. The first Venom teaser came out yesterday. And before I go, I'm gonna give my guests the chance to go first, because I have some strong opinions about it. So I'm gonna let you guys dish out who wants to talk about it first.
Jay, you want to take this one?
Yeah, I'll definitely take this one. Venom, man. First of all, it looks like it has style from what I've seen from the trailer. It looks like this movie is getting taken seriously. It looks like we're going to see a very good performance from Tom Hardy. But I mean, there was something missing, and but that can be a good thing and that could be a bad thing. And because this was a teaser trailer, it wasn't like a full-on trailer. And right. I'm very surprised on how fast they got this movie done, guys, because they just got done filming. So that means they were rushing to get this film made to what it seems like.
Does that worry you?
It does worry me. It does worry me because this movie is coming out in October. I mean, okay, right now it is February, as you know, at the time of this podcast. I mean, that's a lot of time to complete editing and post-production stuff. But at the same time, I'm just kind of worried because you already have a teaser ready for the Super Bowl, and I don't know. I'm just kind of worried. We didn't see Venom in the trailer ultimately, guys.
We did actually.
Well, we seen a symbiote liquid substance, but I mean, we didn't see Venom full costume.
I knew they weren't gonna. I thought they might have done like a tease at the very end, but I knew they weren't gonna full-fledged show them in this first trailer, because probably the special effects aren't done. Which a different trailer has actually not hinted, but it has full-fledged came out with that. The Deadpool 2 trailer. I mean, we'll talk about that. If you want to talk about that, we can talk about that later.
Right. We definitely do, because I got some. I'm actually really excited about it. But
on the Venom, I feel like they're going more for style over substance, in the sense like this film is not gonna be like an over top explosions and stuff like that. It's gonna be more of like a character driven film with a great performance by Tom Hardy, who has already made one of the biggest memes of 2018 with that face of his.
True. Yeah.
But
right.
I do expect great things from this film, simply because it has the potential to open the door to other characters that we haven't had in this universe, because it is connected to the Marvel universe. It's just not connected. But I would I would hope if this film does good, I would hope they might bring in Carnage or something like that in the future. But you never know. But I am looking forward to this film simply because I was not. What's the word? I didn't enjoy the Venom we had a few years ago, but it is what it is.
You didn't like Eric Foreman Venom, dude?
No, because I didn't see him. I didn't see that. All I saw was you're a dumbass. But
okay, I was actually thinking something like that, yeah. But no, I mean, I saw the trailer. My friends shared it in one of our group chats that I have, and I wasn't pleased. I remember watching it right when I pulled up to school that day, sitting in my car like, ooh, Venom, let's see it. I'm really excited about it, waiting for just something to happen in the trailer, and then it ends, and I see the October release window, and I'm like, what? That's it. and I looked at the title and I was like, okay, it's a teaser. It is a teaser. But the thing is, I feel like we've known about this movie for a long time. Now, Jay, like you said, it did just finish filming. However, we've known about this movie since, I would say, the end of last summer. We knew it was going to be happening, and we knew it was a thing.
Right.
So I think that basically the way I see it is that they wrapped up filming. They were like, okay, we're done. We want to get this out there. We want to let people know that we're coming out with a Venom movie, even though everyone already did. And I just feel that the trailer was rushed. Now, like you said, they did just finish filming. Now, Max, you also said you asked Jeremy if it worried him. That the trailer doesn't worry me about the movie. even though I didn't like the trailer, I'm actually really looking forward to this movie because, for one, it's a chance to get the character Venom right.
Yeah.
It's also a chance to open up, like you said, Max, a window for these characters like Carnage, maybe some more Spider-Man villains. Maybe I would love to see like a series of movies where it's all just these Spider-Man villains, and we don't even honestly, I mean, of course you need Spider-Man with Spider-Man villains, but it'd be cool to see movies that are based off of these Spider-Man villains, because Spider-Man villains and Batman villains are comparable. Like, there's so many Spider-Man villains you can't even
Right.
think straight, you know.
Right.
So this is something that can definitely be done, you know, because you got you got the group, the Sinister Six. There's so many villains that you can make movies out of, and this Venom movie can open the gateway to that.
And Tom Holland is supposed to be in this film, but as a slight cameo, just to connect the universes together. So, I don't know. Like, I'm kind
it's
of
exciting. I mean,
yeah, it really is. It really is.
And definitely with the Disney Fox deal, I mean, literally anything is possible. We've said it before.
With that deal, it's not 100% yet, but I understand what you're saying.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. When the deal actually manages to go through, and even though they are finished filming, that's the thing. I mean, anything goes. Anything goes, because how easy is it for Fox at this current point, if they don't have a scene with Tom Holland in it yet? Hey, Tom, why don't you come down? We'll do a day of reshoots for this movie where you're in it for like maybe 5 seconds, and then boom, put it in the movie. You find a way to fit it in. That's it.
There you go.
Don't forget, Spider-Man is Sony.
True. This is very true. But yeah. Right,
but there's also talks. There's also talks of Sony being on the market for sale. I don't know if you guys heard that news just recently.
I heard it. I didn't really think much too of it because right now Disney's doing is getting Fox under their belt, so that will be a few years down the line. I don't expect that to happen anytime soon.
True. Yeah, I did forget about that, but yeah. So Venom, the teaser. It was just a teaser. I think that's all I'm going to say on the matter. I wasn't a fan of it because there have been plenty of better teaser trailers in the past. So it didn't really impress me too much, and I feel like we're all excited about the movie in October. So moving on, Max brought up a really good point. Deadpool, meet Cable. Oh my goodness, this
is all I wanted from a trailer, because every single time Deadpool comes out with a trailer, I'm like, okay, let's see if they can top it. The Bob Ross thing was hilarious. I loved it, and then I'm like, okay, what can they do better? So the trailer starts off pretty generic, and all of a sudden it's like, wait, stop. Dale. Who is this Dale, by the way? I want to meet this Dale. He needs to work on his job. It's like, Dale, why are the visual effects done? It's a metal arm. It's not like we're trying to move a mustache. I'm like, the best line of the trailer is not even going to be in the movie.
Jabs at Justice League.
It's not even going to be in the movie. I wish it would, but it's not even going to be in the movie. Like, if I feel like half these scenes that you see in the trailer, like when it's just Deadpool playing with the toys, that's just all stuff they shot for the trailer. You know that stuff's not going to be in the movie.
It's original stuff.
Right.
And if it is, if it is in the movie, that's gonna be awkward, but awesome at the same time. But no, I enjoyed the Deadpool 2 trailer more than any trailer that came out in this last 2 weeks. By far, it's the best trailer.
It's definitely exciting. I mean, I think the thing is with marketing for Deadpool, you can't go wrong. I mean, you really can't do anything wrong, because
anything goes.
Anything can happen. I mean, Jay, what did you think?
I enjoyed it. I think the whole Cable reveal it was awesome. I mean, I'm actually happy for it. I like Josh Brolin. I think Josh Brolin was being slept on for the longest, and because this is not it's amazing how Josh Brolin started off in superhero films doing that Western superhero, which I can't think of the name of, and that's kind of the reason why. But it's
Jonah Hex.
Jonah Hex, yeah, he started off doing Jonah Hex, and now he's freaking Thanos, and now he's Cable. I mean, it's just he has come a long way, and he's the go-to guy now. So I'm excited to see this. I thought this is a good, I was never, for everyone that doesn't know, I was never really a big fan of Deadpool. I'm really still not, because I really dislike his whole concept. But the movie, I think it works as a movie, just not in the comics. And I don't know. He's kind of those funny characters where I have like really mixed reactions with him. But I think Ryan Reynolds does such a great job that like you have no choice but to be entertained and like him. And that's what I like about the film. So that's what makes me excited. I just hope that I just wonder what the storyline is really going to be. I know Cable is really related to the X-Men in a whole. Actually, he has a major part in I want to say Days of Futures Past, but they kind of switched that and did something different.
Right.
But
They did.
I'm curious to see how Cable comes into the fold.
Yeah, I mean, I really did enjoy it. I mean, I really didn't expect, because I had seen that the trailer had come out, and then a friend of mine had told me, dude, they take shot at Justice League. And I'm like, wait a minute, no, they don't. I was like, no way. And I look at it, sure enough, I'm like, yep, yep. I was like, why did I doubt it? I cannot doubt anything that a Deadpool trailer does. And I really enjoyed it. We got some new. What I was most excited about, I love the little snippets and the skits they do in the trailers. I think that's very Deadpool-ish, I guess, if that's a new word. That's going to be when Deadpool 3 comes out 2 years from now, it'll be a thing. But no, I'm liking that we're slowly getting snippets from the actual movie.
They're not giving too much away.
We actually get to see Domino, which,
yes, we do.
Not going to lie, looking pretty solid. All the characters are looking good.
I have one question. Is that Terry Crews next to Deadpool on the plane?
I'd have to go back and look. I really only watched it once, so I'd have to give it a second.
Because I'm 100% sure it's Terry Crews, and if it's Terry Crews, my life is complete. A Terry Crews in a superhero film, yes, please.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, you got me wanting to look now, because I know what you're talking about, but I'm trying to think. I really doubt it is, but if it is, like you said,
it looks exactly like Terry Crews.
Makes my day.
I'd be very surprised if it wasn't Terry Crews.
Right, but Jay, like you said, I wanted to kind of piggyback off what you said about Ryan Reynolds and having to be entertained. It's not every day you get an actor like Ryan Reynolds who literally just becomes one with his character like he does, who just takes it and runs with it like he does. I mean, we've known he's been wanting to play Deadpool for the longest time.
Right.
And then X-Men Origins came along and then ruined it. People thought his Deadpool days were over, and done. That was a one-time deal. But then he came out. He's ever since the first Deadpool movie, before it was released, he has shown that he just genuinely cares about this character. And there's no better actor than Ryan Reynolds to play the character, because the way he is, the way he acts, the way he is in the comics, I don't see any actor, actress even, taking that role to the extent that he does. And it makes me wonder, if we can get Deadpool like this, will there ever be a chance that we get Gwenpool in the cinematic universe?
Gwenpool, I think. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But no, I was just gonna say, because I know she's, just that off character, just Gwen Stacy's Deadpool. So it just makes me wonder that if Deadpool, the success it's had and probably will have going into the second movie, can it be replicated by any other character, or will it once this is over, that's it? I really just think that that's the cherry on top. You can't get anything higher than that.
Well, they're coming out with a black cat. I'm sorry, let's say black hack, black cat and Sable. I forgot the name of the official title of it, but they're coming out with they're just trying to start their own Spidey universe. I know you said something about the Carnage and the villains thing, Tyler. I mean, they're pretty much already setting that up with their own Sony MCU with Spider-Man characters and stuff. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I don't know. Well, then again, Deadpool is Fox. Yeah, I forget.
That is
Deadpool
true.
is Fox.
Well, no, they are trying right now to get everyone. Disney's getting that. So if Disney gets Fox, when Disney finally gets Fox, and then Tyler, how you're saying Disney might buy, or EA's up for grabs. Sony's up for grabs. That could possibly happen.
It can, and
not in the near future. Not in the near future.
I'm just, before we go into our next topic, I want to close it out by saying, just bring the Marvel Universe together. Let's have one big united family where we don't have to worry about, this can't happen because of this restriction. No, just let it happen.
Yes.
Disney, you got the money. Just do it. Take Shia LaBeouf's advice.
I want to see Wolverine fight the Hulk.
Before I die.
Give me
that's just something I want to see before I go out this world. I want to see those two fight.
Do you guys want to end off with trailers with one of the worst ones that came out in the last week? Because I do. Because it really pissed me off.
Referring to Solo, I guess.
Yes. God, we did not need this. And the trailer is just an example of it.
Okay, it's funny. Okay, it's kind of funny you say that, because the thing is, I saw the trailer, and then I think seeing like something boosted my expectations a little bit up. Not too much.
Was it the scene where the Star Destroyer is going through the lightning cloud?
It wasn't even that. Like, I mean, it was the whole trailer, I'm gonna say, because actually seeing what this movie can look like, and actually see. I mean, the thing is, how do we get a Venom teaser months before the movie's out, but only get the first snippet of Solo? Literally, what is it now? 4 months away from release.
Because the movie is a giant clusterfuck. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Jeez, I knew it would happen. I knew it would happen.
I'm getting angry. I'm sorry. The movie is a train wreck. They have no idea where they're going with this film, and people are like, "Oh, they're trying to keep a secret." No. They released the Force Awakens teaser trailer a year before the film came out, and it still didn't give a lot away. You're gonna wait, probably 4 months, three months before this film comes out. No. This film is a train wreck, and it's gonna skate by just because of the name. The reason why I hate it is simply because, remember back a couple months ago, I was like, all this film is gonna do is just say, hey, remember this, or hey, remember that line? I can tell you an exact part. Tyler and Jeremy, remember in a little film called Star Wars: A New Hope, or Star Wars, or whatever you want to call it, where Harrison Ford's Han Solo improvs with, we're fine now, thank you, how are you? They tried to do that in this trailer, and it's awful. Remember at the end, he's like, thought you were scared, I thought we were I can't remember, it's just so bad. What did he say? Oh yeah, he was like, thought we were in trouble there for a second. See, we're fine, it's fine. I'm like, oh god, that's cringy. That's bad. That's bad. You didn't have to put that in there.
See, that's the thing. I don't know if it was just the line or just the actor doing it, because
it was both. It was both.
It was just cringeworthy, like hearing him talk. I'm like, this is not Han Solo. I don't know. This is not a great casting choice. I could not. He has the look slightly.
His hair looks awful, Jay. It looks like a 70s reject. Just no.
Yeah, and but that's the thing too. It's funny because, okay, you have the one and only Harrison Ford playing one of the most, I mean, if like arguably the most memorable character in Star Wars, and you get this young guy who's been in what? I mean, he was in that Hail Caesar.
He was in Hail Caesar, and he was in he was one of those young adult adaptation movies where the girl found out she was a witch, and he was like the main. It was like one of those Twilight movie ripoff things. Okay. I can't remember what it was. Yeah.
So the thing is, you get this young guy, and look, I appreciate the crew for giving this young guy a chance. I'm all for that, because that's the thing. You know, you get young actors, actresses in here in these big roles like this. This is their chance to shine. It's literally a make or break moment for them. And when you get this young guy playing such a character, such a quotable character like Han Solo, and already in the trailer you have people like us just picking out these parts that we remember, that we're like, oh yeah, that's classic Han Solo right there, and we cringe at it now. What is that? My question is, does that ruin the image that Han Solo has created over these 40 plus years?
Absolutely not, because I don't see this as Han Solo. I see this as a little child who complained to their mommy every single day, asking to be Han Solo for Halloween, and she finally got him some mousse for his hair, got his jacket.
He's been practicing this.
He's been practicing in the mirror, and no, this is not Han Solo. This is an impersonator, and I know, like, I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it. This is the first time Disney is 100% going for cash grab. This is a cash grab film. We don't need this film. Give us a movie that we actually want to see. There was no one who had a petition out there saying we need a Han Solo film now. No, we do not need a Han Solo film. I like Han Solo because his background was a mystery. If you want to explore it in the comics. Do not, or the books. Don't make a full-fledged multi-million-dollar film on it. It's not worth it.
But here, okay, I totally get where you're coming from. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this does seem like a cash grab. However, at the same time, Disney has an obligation to put out a Star Wars movie a year. That was their deal. They have to put out a Star Wars movie every year. That was the deal with Rogue One, and that's the deal with this movie too. Is that we have to have a Star Wars movie to fill in that gap. That was what they planned when they started this new trilogy. So I want to ask you because okay, you know, you're saying that we don't really need this, and look, I get it. The movie doesn't look as great as it like on paper it looks good. Like when you just
Tyler,
have the
we're
idea,
getting another casino scene. Do you want that, Jet? Do you want that? Answer me. Do we want this? No.
Well, hold on. I don't want that. But the thing is, what would you like to see? What if Solo wasn't a thing? If you had the option, if you had the opportunity to make an in-between Star Wars film, what would it be?
I already got two options. They're already doing it, but they should have us in the first place. The first one would be the Obi-Wan Solo film. That's a much better storyline because there's much more time in between there. All we're gonna see with Han Solo is just I'm not even getting into it. The next one would be actually a time where they haven't actually done it in the movies, but they've done it in like the animated series and the books. Is the whole time Darth Vader is building up his reputation about hunting down all these Jedi and executing them. I want to see that. I want to see a hunt film of Darth Vader just going around the galaxy, slicing Jedi's heads off. I want to see that. Okay. Give me that movie.
Okay, now let me. No. And that's the thing. I wasn't like challenging you, like saying, "Oh, cool, we'll do it better." I wasn't saying anything like that. I'm not trying to like, come off as like arrogant here.
Oh no.
I just wanted to ask you because like no, I see where you're coming from. Like this movie just seems like, oh, remember this, remember that, remember this, remember that. It definitely seems like that. So I'm not arguing with you there. But I was just curious to kind of see where you wanted to go, and that's interesting because I know there was talks amongst fans about there being a standalone Boba Fett movie.
See, that's a little better because literally we have like less than 30 minutes of screen time for Boba Fett in both movies put together. He has a much better, and if we count the Clone Wars stuff out, and I mean I know that's canon, but like I know like when he was a little kid he got hooked up with some bounty hunters, but that was when he was like 5 years old. There's a good 20-year gap that we don't know about him.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
We don't know like.
But
so,
go ahead. The thing about personally as a Star Wars fan, I don't want to see a Boba Fett. I didn't want to see a Han Solo. See, the thing about Boba Fett is he's a bounty hunter, evil character. Teams up with Darth Vader, and I mean, I don't really care to know about him. I mean, I know a lot of people wanted to see that. I just don't see why that would be a movie that really makes sense to make, just like this Han Solo movie.
It does. Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. You can go.
No, I was just saying, like, the reason why I didn't include this part is because and this might actually happen with these directors, but the directors who did Game of Thrones, they got signed to do a trilogy for Star Wars. I know Jeremy doesn't want this to happen, but I do hope that this trilogy is Knights of the Old Republic, because you take people from Game of Thrones, who's very gritty, knights and swords and dragons are a big part of Star Wars. I could see them doing that because that is a time frame where the Star Wars fans in the movies have not touched yet, and it's so far away from everything to where it won't interfere with anything. Like Yoda or his master might be alive at this time, but we won't have glimpses of anybody from who's alive. So all the stakes would be 100% real. That's why I don't like these prequel films. I know Han Solo's making it out. I know Chewbacca's making it out. I don't care. It's not going to be any stakes. You can literally have them falling off of a mountain with TIE fighters behind them, and I know they'll survive. That's why I don't like prequels. If it's a prequel about someone I don't know and I never heard of, then by all means go for it. But I don't want to see this because there's no stakes involved. All it is going to be a 2.5-hour joking fest because it's going to be they're going to try and replicate the Han Solo jokes, and it's not going to work. What were you going to say, Jeremy?
Well, with the Knights of the Republic, isn't that kind of the same thing too? I mean, we already kind of know what happens.
No, we know what happens in the old lore. This stuff that's all retconned. They can change everything up.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't it be better to have a Knights of the Old Republic like on HBO or something like that, like Game of Thrones, instead of a trilogy?
Like I said, they did. They did. I'm saying they got the directors for Game of Thrones to direct a trilogy.
Oh man, tell you what, let me know what y'all think, because when you said that reminded me. What do you like? Imagine the success of all these streaming services original shows. Imagine them having, if they can. I mean, imagine a Netflix show of a Star Wars like a Star Wars era, Star Wars idea on it as a Netflix show.
Well, they already mentioned they're doing a Star Wars TV show. That's already that's I don't know yet, but that hasn't been
so it has been
yet.
confirmed.
No, it hasn't been confirmed, but it hasn't been confirmed what it's about. But it's already in the can. It's already going.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna make a bold prediction right now. I think it can be good. Netflix has a good reputation. Even I guess Hulu.
It's not on Netflix though. I don't know what it's on, but it's gonna be on something. But it's not.
So it's a streaming service original.
I think it's gonna be on the Disney streaming service. That's what I'm like. Yeah.
Disney streaming
by
service.
the way, I read an article saying that the Marvel TV shows on Netflix will stay on Netflix.
Oh, thank God.
This is recent.
Yeah, they just won't
Oh.
add. They won't add any new ones though. Except Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones season 2. So.
Oh man, imagine little Jimmy watching Jessica Jones season 2. I can see it now. I can see it now. Oh man.
But just you know how I feel about this. It's just it's not a film that we don't need, and I'm getting madder and madder just talking about it. So let's move on.
Yeah, I can tell. And the funny thing is, he's gonna see it, and we're gonna ask him, Max, what'd you think of it? He's gonna be like, I hated it. But deep down, there's that one scene that he's just like, that was actually pretty good. I like it. But I'm not gonna let them know.
That scene is not gonna include Han Solo. It's gonna include Chewbacca yelling at some porgs.
Also, before we move into the next topic, I'm looking at my notifications right now, and I get a Fandango notification, and I'm like, okay, cool. It's my reminder for Black Panther this coming Thursday. No. The description: Mrs. Gray will see you now. Get tickets to see 50 Shades Freed. Plus, get a free Valentine's Day bouquet. Can I just have the bouquet and then we move on and let's not say about.
Well, if you know what, come to the movie theater where I work, Tyler, and I'll give you a free key. It's a bottle opener.
You the bomb. You the bomb.
Give me $5 though.
Okay, cool. I'll make it happen. Also, okay, so, all right. So Jay actually mentioned this to me last night when the news broke out last night about this Joker casting, right?
Yes,
last
it
night?
did.
Okay, so please say this guy's name for me.
His name is Joaquin Phoenix.
All right, Joaquin Phoenix. All right. Now, cast as the Joker in the upcoming Joker standalone film. I'm just gonna go ahead and say right now. I mean, I'm at a not a total disconnect from DC, but I'm not really keeping up with what they're doing. I had no idea Joker movie was in the works. I'm not gonna lie.
I did. I don't. It's just Tyler. It's okay that you don't know because something new is happening every single day over there. Like 1 minute, Ben Affleck says, "Oh, I'm doing this," and then 1 minute he's crying and smoking cigarettes behind an alley.
Right.
So no, it doesn't matter because 1 minute they'll say, "Oh, the Flashpoint is happening," and then we're gonna reboot after that. No, they canceled the Flashpoint movie. So it's just yeah.
But I'm going to go ahead and say this. So I was looking into it, and the casting, I don't know. I know Phoenix from Her. I haven't seen the movie, but I heard it's really, really good. So I'm familiar with the actor, and I'm familiar with the kind of things he works in. What I am excited, or what gets me excited about the Joker movie is that Todd Phillips is going to be directing it. Now, a Todd Phillips movie that I can think of off the top of my head, The Hangover. I kind of think that movie is it's one of those twisted, funny comedies, and I mean the Joker's not going to be a twisted comedy, but it's going to be some kind of weird. It's going to be I feel like this movie is going to be a very odd movie to look at because of the artistic style that comes with the character of the Joker. So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, the casting, looking at a picture of Joaquin, he looks. I feel like they're delving away from the Jared Leto Joker, the mafia boss, and I think at least looking at his face, they're probably going back to the Heath Ledger style Joker of just crazy. I got that chaos. Vibe too. Yeah. So what you think about it, Jay? You were the one who brought it up, so I'm going to let you save the best for last for this one.
I just have mixed feelings on it. Joaquin Phoenix is a great actor. I know they were trying to get Leonardo DiCaprio because Martin Scorsese is producing it.
I would not have liked that. Oh, no. I would not have liked that. I think, this is a good casting then. Thank God. Oh, all right.
No, I'm the same way. He's a great actor, but I don't see him doing this film, doing that kind of film. No.
No way.
Right.
I would see, like, if I'm not saying this is happening, but if I had to pick, I would put Johnny Depp in front of Joker casting.
Would
in front of Leo.
no. I wouldn't
You
even
think Leo is a better Joker than Johnny
No,
Depp?
I don't think either of them are good Jokers, but I wouldn't put Johnny Depp in there. I just see Captain Jack Sparrow the whole time.
I guess, but like I'm talking, like just take away Jack Sparrow and take Johnny Depp, the dude from the clone commercial.
If anything, I would see Johnny Depp as the Riddler instead of the Joker. The Riddler more than anything, because he has that jokey vibe, but he also can be serious when he has to be.
Yeah, I guess. No, I gotta look at it. I don't know. I guess it was like at a glance type thing, but.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just I'm kind of worried because I just want to. I don't know if this movie can work. It's just like we were worried about the Venom, but then we found out that the certain story arc that they're adapting is the Lethal Protector, so it works for Venom. But now you're taking a clear. See, Joker never became good, or and if he did become good, it was only because he was doing it temporarily to eventually kill people and cause mayhem. This is supposed to be the origin story, and I guess we're going to see him become the Joker. And honestly, I don't know if I want to see that. And you're talking to, as you guys know, I'm one of the biggest Batman fans you'll ever meet. I love Batman. That's my favorite superhero. He's my favorite comic book character of all time. And Joker means a lot to, Batman. That's like one. Joker
He is the Dark Knight.
Yes.
Yeah.
And but the Joker is one of the biggest, enemies. But at the same time, it's just to have his own movie and see the origin. I don't know if I want to see that. I don't know if I really care that much to see a Joker origin movie because it really doesn't matter.
I want new characters. Give me new characters. I'm tired of them using the same characters over and over again just because they're popular.
Right.
Like, we won't know if these other B-list characters or C-list characters are popular because they're not given the time or day to let them flourish.
Right.
Like,
they definitely need time to adapt. And
like on the Gotham TV show, like, I was not a fan of the Riddler, and I saw the Mr. Carey's 1990 Riddler, and I was like, what the hell is this? But after seeing the Riddler on that TV show, I'm like, this is the Riddler done right. He's not all jokey and comedic. He also can be serious when he has to be. Give me, like, not the Riddler, but just give me a character where they don't give a lot of time and day to, and just let's see if it works. I know I know it's not 100% guarantee it's gonna work, but it's a chance. So I don't know. I'm tired of the same things over and over again. It's like, I want something new now. Like, don't keep on making Batman films. I know Batman's awesome, but like, seriously, like, if they're gonna reboot the franchise, it has to be with Batman, but it's a different story. But like, I don't know. This whole Joker thing, Jeremy. So you're true that it's supposed to be a origin story.
It's supposed to be an origin story. Yes, that's what it is.
So essentially, it's gonna follow the Killing Joke type of origin beginning, huh?
Yeah, something like that. I want to say. I don't know if they're necessarily adapting the Killing Joke, but I know from what I'm reading and when I researched, it's simply just going to be how he became the Joker.
So does that mean his wife is gonna Barbara Keene then? Not Barbara Keene. What's her name?
I don't know, man. Honestly, this is confusing because we don't know what era this is taking place. It just seems like just a standalone DC live action film where it's just going to be the Joker.
Is this like part of the universe, their destroyed universe, or is this like
it can't be because Jared Leto is supposed to be coming back for Suicide Squad 2. And
that's not gonna happen. They're gonna do Aquaman and then they're gonna reboot it because they have no idea what they're trying to do.
Dude, I'm telling you, as much as I hated Suicide Squad, they're making a second one. That movie made a lot of money.
It did. It made more than Batman v Superman.
And that, like, personally, that bugs me because, like, Suicide Squad, I've told you guys, I despise that movie. I really do. I hate the fact, I hate just the title. Shouldn't be called Suicide Squad because it wasn't. It was not a Suicide Squad movie. But anyway, look, that's my Solo, Max. That's my Solo. You want to talk about a movie?
Solo was your suicide?
Suicide Squad is my solo. You want to talk about just getting me triggered like you were just now? Suicide Squad will do it. But I hate to say it, but that Suicide Squad 2 is going to happen. It's people are going to just freak out about it. I'm going to be over here, look. Wow.
I
I'm
want
so
to see
excited.
more Will Smith and Margot Robbie. Just give me that. Give me.
Show me more Killer Croc, dude. Show me the other squad. Where was the squad at in the movie, dude? Like, for real. This
And
movie,
you took out Diablo. Why? He was the best character.
I know, man. I know. And you're gonna look, my man Killer Croc. I know he's a mysterious guy. That's why I like him so much. But
Let's
you're
get a
gonna keep
backstory
him
of him,
on the
how
back burner.
He used to be like a bakery. He used to own a bakery or something like that. Let's get that movie.
Right. I'd love to see that. My man Killer Croc handing out some cupcakes to little girls. Man, he's got a soft side. He's got a soft side.
No. We all know the movie we need. The Aunt May standalone film. We need that to happen now.
Please. Hey, look. Wait a minute. How do we never? Did we ever address the Black Widow thing?
No, what Black Widow thing?
The standalone movie that's happening.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Is it confirmed that we're getting a black? Like, is it confirmed?
They have a director for it. They have a director for it. It's a female director. Let me see. I have to look it up, but I know. There was this whole thing on Twitter about it happening, and people were literally freaking out about it. Now it may. I definitely do more research, but.
Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't know it was confirmed though.
Yeah, I know everyone was making jokes like Red Sparrow should be the Black Widow movie that we wanted to get and wanted to see.
That's another story for another day.
Yeah, I know. But I guess to close it off, we're gonna get some video game stuff to talk about. Also, did we mention Red Dead a release date?
Yeah, I got pushed back. Yeah,
we did. October 26th. We have a window now. I mean, that's actually we have a date, so that's even better.
Yeah.
And I think the thing I want to end it off on is I guess since it's it's actually closer than you think. Far Cry 5.
Next month. Literally it's a month and a few days away. So
yeah, it's not. Yeah. Whenever I got the season pass details, did you guys see what's included with season pass?
Yeah, Far Cry 3.
Yeah, you get a copy of Far Cry 3, and I was excited about that. But what really got me excited is just the craziness of what's offered in it, like what the DLC is gonna bring. We have a zombies mode being added. We have some aliens thing being added, and we have a jungle warfare type thing being added.
Really? All that
is season pass, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
It's all these off the wall things that you get with DLC, and I'm like, and you get Far Cry 3. I'm like, heck yeah. I'm down for it. I'm down. I'm really looking forward to it. I went back the other day and played Far Cry 4, and I was like, oh, it's pretty fun. And then I was like, yeah, I kind of got bored of it. But it's one of those games. It's a little outdated, but I'm looking forward to the 5th one. And I wanted to close it off on that because it's crazy how close it is.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask you though, to close out, are you guys going to be picking it up, or?
I already pre-ordered the whole thing.
I'm gonna wait because I tried to play Far Cry 4 because I was too late to get into Far Cry 3, but I guess I was too late for Far Cry 4 too, because when I started playing it did seem dated, and everyone kept telling me, oh well, you should have played Far Cry 3 because Far Cry 4 is basically Far Cry 3 but just with new people and new characters, new skins. And I was like, well, I thought it was a great point to jump in, a great start to jump in, since I hadn't played 3, but I still haven't been able to get into it. But I've been seeing the trailers, and the storyline looks really interesting. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hear some reviews first, and then I might pick it up if I hear things. I might have Max let me know, because Max told me it was great to come back to Assassin's Creed, and he was right with that. And I was like, yes. Let's go. So
was I right about Shadow of War, or did you not play that one yet?
That's my next game. I'm still trying to beat the expansion to Origins first, and then I'm gonna jump to Shadows of War.
Okay.
Boy, if I could talk about that ending, man, oh my god. So, well, I think it's gonna do it for.
Any closing thoughts, anybody? We're all good.
Tyler will not be seeing Suicide Squad 2. when it inevitably happens, it's like the end of the world. It's gonna happen, but I'm not looking forward to it.
But Tyler, the more important question is: are you seeing 50 Shades Freed?
Look, Fandango sends me the notification. I get a free bouquet out of it, dog. You know what? I might go see it, dude.
Tyler, don't miss the climax.
That slogan is the most that look, they want to talk about all these like movies being controversial, whatever. This movie's slogan is probably one of the most controversial slogans I've ever seen. And they're gonna not even bat an eye at it. And I'm like, wait a minute. They're not talking about the rising plot that we heard in English class. They're talking about something else, guys. Like, oh,
something else is rising. Definitely. And it's
else
hard.
is rising
It's hard to talk about it. And all the aspects is very hard. Okay then.
I'm not gonna see it. And yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about it now. But hey, I want my free bouquet to send to a special someone, you know. So,
you want to talk about that though? No.
And that's gonna do it.
We
can
have
our
own. We can have our own Valentine's Day's podcast.
That's going to do it for us today, guys. And let us know what you guys thought of any of the topics we discussed today. Venom, Deadpool, the new Joker casting, Far Cry 5, anything we talked about today. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. We'd love to hear you guys' feedback, and we do greatly appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy the podcast, be sure to drop a like, as it does help out so much. And if you like what you heard, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as that helps out so much. Lastly, be sure to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch. And lastly, be sure to follow Max's website. Link will be in the description below. Guys, for Max, for Jeremy, for Tyler, me, that's going to do it for us today. We'll see you guys in the next episode. And until then, peace out.